Aloha, boys and girls. I'm set up in my kitchen today because I'm going to share with you guys my apple cider vinegar shot that I hate so much. But yeah, I'm going to do it and have all you guys as my support for the nastiness. Sorry, y'all. I'm totally unprepared. Because I need this cup right here. Okay. So for me, and I'm pretty sure this is what Cole recommended back in the day when I first started Snake Diet, was this, meaning the way I make it. So, he uses Bragg's. I used to use Bragg's. It's like the best. It's pricey. And then I was like, okay, as long as it's apple cider vinegar with the mother, I'm going to go for the cheaper one, right? And then when I can afford it, I get the Bragg's. But I get this at Walmart. And I don't know if this is backwards or not. It looks backwards to me. Anyways, it has the mother in it. It's organic. It's just a little cheaper than the Bragg's, right? So, 2 tablespoons. And then half teaspoon of baking soda. And again, I don't use what Cole uses, which is the whatever that is. Red mill, Bob mill, something. Yeah, we don't have that in my store. I'm not going to order it off of Amazon. He claims this is fine. It's cheap. So this is half teaspoon. I don't always fill it up all the way. Plus some of it's spilling over. I probably fill it up 3/4 of the way. This half a teaspoon. Like I told you guys, I used to do this every single day. And I was okay with it. I don't like it. And then I saw a video that Cole made that said he read something or saw something and in reference to the baking soda in there, which brings down the pH level. So for me, I still didn't like it, but it hurt my belly less because the baking soda takes a lot of the acidity out of the vinegar, right? And then like I say, I saw this video where he was saying he saw something, read something, whatever, that the baking soda in here somehow neutralizes all the beneficial stuff in the apple cider vinegar. So as far as it being good for your kidneys, it might neutralize all that goodness by putting the baking soda. So I was like, fuck. So I did go a little while trying to do it without the baking soda, which doubles the nasty taste. I mean, I don't like it. Some people might like the taste of apple cider vinegar. I don't like it. So when you don't put the baking soda, it does, the taste is even stronger, and it was hurting my belly even more because no baking soda. Full on acidity, right? So I did give it up for a while. Then when I got that UTI, I was like, well, maybe because I quit doing apple cider vinegar because it's supposed to be good for your kidneys. I don't know, y'all. But I'm back at it. But I am going to do the apple cider, the baking soda in it because, yeah. I can't do it the other way. It hurts my belly so much. So in my mind, I'm thinking, man, that hurts. Is it in there eating holes in my stomach? So anyways, I'm stalling, y'all. I run the water a little bit when I do this because once I swallow this, I like to rinse my mouth out. Oh, let me get my water. Cheers, y'all. Excuse me. I can't stand it. And then goes a little bunch of this. Ugh. Yeah. And sometimes that shot will, depending, sometimes it runs me to the bathroom, which is part of the reason I like it, because you know me, I like to go to the bathroom. So sometimes it'll run me to the bathroom, and I'm okay with that, because that's part of the reason I do it, and for, you know, the kidneys. The only time it annoys me is if I am fasting for a lot of days, and if I'm still doing this shot of vinegar, and it does run me to the bathroom, and I've not been eating, so there's nothing in there. Yeah. It's going to have you sitting on the shitter, so. Yeah. That's only on long fast, because you're 5, 6, 7 days not eating nothing. Then you take the apple cider vinegar. But if I'm doing like 72s and I'm eating every 72 hours, you know, there's usually something in there, so this shot doesn't like drive me crazy and I'm on the shitter all day. It'll send me to the shitter, but not all day. So like if you're on a long fast and there's no food in your system, there's no food in my system, you know, I'm going 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 days, whatever it is, and I'm still doing those shots, it could get kind of crazy, y'all. Yeah. But anyway, that's my apple cider vinegar shot that I can't stand. But I'm just trying to get back in the groove with it, and because you know I get paranoid real quick, just like when that shit happened, that episode in the bathroom happened. Now I'm paranoid for that to happen to me again. Yeah, now that I've had that UTI, that bad UTI, now I'm paranoid about that. So, you know, I gotta try to avoid that happening again, because that was no bueno. No bueno, y'all. Alright, so now I'm gonna end this and get over to my computer desk so I can make the rest of my video. But I just wanted to share this apple cider vinegar shot with y'all. And it took almost 10 minutes just to do an apple cider vinegar shot and blubber blabber my mouth. Alright, see y'all in a minute. I'm back. Hello, hi everybody. I tell you what, before I press record, like, it doesn't look like I'm that close to the thing. And then as soon as I press record, all you see is my big head. I don't know. I don't know about all this technology, y'all. Okay, anyways, so this morning I'm at 177.4. Keto stick still not there, of course. That makes sense. So I'm good with 177. And again, when you eat like shit, you retain a lot of water. I shouldn't say you, like it happens to everybody, but for me, when I eat like shit, I do retain a lot of water. So anytime I eat like shit, and then once I get back on the track, I do tend to lose quicker because I'm shedding all that water weight, right? So, let's see, I weighed in, my heaviest I got up to was Sunday, which was 183.8, so almost 184, right around a quarter from 184. Yeah, and this morning I'm 177.4. So, whatever that is, 6 pounds or whatever. So that's good. Just all that water. I hold water like a mofo, y'all. So I'm happy that's coming off. And like I watched my video when I edited it yesterday. And two things. Number one, I was trying to make a point about something and totally went off track and forgot to make the point. Which the point was, I noticed that when I get off track, for whatever reason it is, whether it's a day, 2 days, a week, whatever, and I get off track, when that time frame's over and it's time to get back on track, I always feel invigorated, stronger, ready to get back at it. So I don't know, like, I don't want to like be recommending everybody to go off track occasionally. So I'm only speaking to myself. I always find that when I get off track a little bit and it's time to get back on track, I always feel ready, rejuvenated and all gung-ho and whatnot. So I don't know if sometimes I need that. Notice I said I. Sometimes I need that, or I don't know. But anyways, just an observation. And then another thing was yesterday's video. I said when I made these videos, I'm not going to make them all fancy like everybody does, because this is not that kind of channel. I'm not trying to, get views and make money and all that with this. This is just a video diary. So I'm not trying to do anything fancy, but yesterday I'm like, oh, I'm going to try to do something fancy. And if you saw the video, and I did the whole, okay, now it's time to get back to this girl. Yeah, I was trying to insert a picture there that I took the morning, before my grandson got here 2 weeks ago. And I hit 168, and I had my little Snake Diet shirt on, and yeah, I was trying to insert that picture and then point to it. Yeah. And and I did it. I edit all my videos on my PC, Windows, the built-in movie editor that's built into Windows 10. That's what I edit these videos with, because there's not much editing that needs to be done other than merging any pictures of my scale, my keto stick, all that into the video. That's the extent of my editing. So I tried to do that yesterday, and you can't do it with that because that Windows movie editor thing is really basic. So, hi, Jersey. If I ever have an issue with Jersey that she won't eat or whatever, I know, okay, this is how I'm going to get her to eat. I'm going to sit here and pretend like I'm making a video. And then sure enough, she's going to run over there and eat. Every time, y'all. I don't know what it is about me making a video. Me making a video must make her hungry. I don't know. But, anyways, see, now I lost track of the editing. Yeah, so you can't do it with that basic Windows movie editor. That's just basic editing. So I found a free movie editing program online, downloaded it. I was able to get the picture so that when I went like that, the picture was there. I think what happened is I got frustrated. I forgot, because I haven't made a long video. Yesterday's video was almost 40 minutes long. I've been making 6 minute, 12 minutes, you know, so I haven't made a long video like that in a little bit. So maybe I forgot that it takes a while for a long video to render. Maybe I forgot. But after I put the picture in there, I was trying to render it out of that program so I could then post it to I do that every time I say Facebook instead of YouTube. So I could post it onto my channel. It was going so slow, y'all. I'm trying to think of the name of that program. Something shot something. I don't know. But it was going so slow, so I thought something was wrong. And I mean, when I say slow, I think it was close to 2 hours that it was only halfway there. That ain't gonna work for me. So I was like, okay, no, you know, forget it. I'll just look like an idiot going like this and there's nothing there. You know, so I just canceled out of it, took the video, uploaded it to YouTube, and even that took a while. And again, I think I just forgot that the longer the video, the longer it takes to render it, and then load it to Facebook. It's going to take a while. It's a longer video, but I haven't done that in a while, so I forgot. But so yeah, if you watch the video and you see me going and there's nothing there, that's why. But I have to get better at that, because right now for this channel I don't care about all that fancy footwork stuff. But my second channel, I'm going to be doing all that stuff, and I feel a little overwhelmed by that because editing can be a little confusing. Not for everybody, but it is confusing to me, and without a doubt I'm going to have to invest money into a good editing program so that I can do what I want to do with it. So I'm going to have to invest money, and then on top of that, like, because I already watch videos on YouTube about, you know, trying to learn more about editing and what have you. For me, it's overwhelming because maybe my mind, you know, I'm not technical like that. So it's going to be a hard thing. I'm going to teach myself, but it's going to be hard. It's really going to be hard. It would be easier if I had... Can y'all see my dog up there on my bed? What is she going to do? Sometimes she goes in there and knocks all my pillows down because I got them kind of like stacked up. And she'll go in there and jump on them and knock them down. I don't know what she's doing on my bed, y'all. She's playing. She's going to create havoc on my bed. There she goes. Boom. Now because I'm OCD, I'm going to have to go in there and straighten my comforter out again because I'm sure she's got it all. You're crazy. You got the zoomies? Okay. Yeah, so, you know, I need to spend money and to get a good editing program, and I'm going to just have to go through the pains of learning how to edit correctly. And like I was saying, if I had somebody in my life, you know, one of my children, you know, a nephew, a niece, somebody in my life that was good at it and could like actually come over and teach me, you know, that would be beneficial. I'm just one of those people, like you have people that are book smart and they can learn anything by reading about it or, you know, watching a video about it. I've never been that way. I've always been the type of person, I learn the best, I retain it the best by somebody telling me, but letting me do it, right? But something I'm going to have to go through if I want to do another channel and a proper YouTube channel. It's just something I'm going to have to do. Because, I mean, doing a YouTube channel, making videos and not editing, I guess is an option, but it's just not an option for me. If I'm going to go through all that, I want to do it the right way. And it's like a job. It's time consuming and whatnot, and that's fine with me. But if I'm going to do that, I want to do it proper, with all the bells and whistles. So yeah, that's it for that. I just needed to explain that whole thing. Embarrassing. Awkward. Not to keep talking about my new barefoot shoes, but just a quick FYI that they feel like they're broken now. I'm not having any pain. So I'm pretty much liking them now. And they're holding up pretty good. So yeah, so I'm happy with the purchase now. And I know in yesterday's video I told you guys I was getting ready to go try to give blood. So I went down there. Sure enough, your iron's too low. Oh, y'all. So I think I even said in the video the game plan was if my iron was too low, I was going to then spend the rest of this week taking iron pills, eating spinach, which we know I can't do that because I'm fasting. So I was just going to take iron pills all week and go back and try again next Monday because they're there every Monday. But, and I even told the girl that that's what I was going to do, but I ain't going to do it, y'all. I ain't going to do it. Like I said, I'm going to go to plan B, which is I just won't be able to give blood right now. And then hopefully once I get in maintenance mode and I'm doing OMAD, I'll be able to eat appropriately to get my iron levels up, which I should, because beef has got, you know, a lot of iron in it. So I'll just, once I'm on OMAD, I'll be eating a lot of beef, and I'll research, see what else is high in iron, and just eat a bunch of stuff high in iron, incorporate those into my OMAD routine, try to get my iron back up so I can start giving blood again. We'll see. And like I say, could be my blood donating days are over. I don't know. I just don't want to take a pill to get it up, to get, you know, who knows what tomorrow may bring. Anyways, yeah, so couldn't give blood. I'm going to put a link down below, y'all. There's this guy in my YouTube ventures that I ran into. And actually, I think what happened was I was on the Snake Diet Motivation group on Facebook, and somebody made a comment, and in their comment they left a link, a YouTube link to this guy. And I don't even know what possessed me to click on it, but I did. I watched the video. It was so inspiring, y'all. It was about this guy. I never heard of him, but apparently he's well known. But his name is David Goggins, and he's like an ex-Navy SEAL, and I bought his book. That's how inspired I was. I literally bought his book, and that was the book I was talking about in the video yesterday, that I bought a new book for my tablet. And yeah, I haven't started reading it yet, but I'm gonna. But I've been in YouTube watching everything there is in relation to him. He does motivational speaking now, and man, the stuff he's gone through, the stuff he's done. He's just a badass. Like, I would like to be like that. I could never. I know you should never say never, but I could never be badass like him. I would like to model like his concept, so I could be as badass as I can be for myself. I could never be badass like him. I mean, he takes it to a whole nother level. I want to be badass. Yes, definitely. For myself, as badass as I can be for me. He, mind you, he's way younger than me, but he takes it to a whole nother level that for me, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna, I don't think I would ever like try to get to the point where I'm badass enough that I would purposely do stuff and purposely endanger my life or my health. No. But I want to be as badass as I can be for me. I'm not going to endanger my health or my life. I've still got a dad that's alive and a brother and 3 children and a bunch of grandboys. So, and this dude, don't have none of that, so I guess basically, what do you got to lose? He might still have his mother, and he's estranged from his father. But check him out. I'm going to put a link down below. I'll just pick one of his videos that I think is really good, and I'll link it down below. He's so inspiring, y'all. If y'all need, I know Cole is inspiring. This guy's inspiring in a different way. Cole's very super duper inspiring and motivating with this whole snake diet thing. That's my boy. I love him. And this guy is just same thing, and he's he's kind of like Cole, where he cusses all the time, and he's very very intense, but more just about life in general. So like Cole motivates me with this whole snake diet thing. This guy, he just motivates me in life to always do better, to get up every fucking day and strive to do better than you did yesterday. And like Cole is always like, don't be a crybaby, don't be a wimp, don't be a pussy. This guy's pretty much that same way too. Like, never get comfortable, always strive to do things that put you in the uncomfortable zone. I'll link it down below. David Goggins. He's now every morning I put one of his talks on YouTube, cast it to my TV, and that's what I listen to while I'm getting ready and stuff for my day, for my walk and what have you, my workout. I'm listening to him speak to get ready because he's super motivating. So I'll link him down below. And what else, y'all? Really, I think that's it for today. One other thing I wanted to talk about. Many of my videos, I talk about sleep and how I'm not good. I have problems with my sleep. And so I'm always striving to find a way out of that, to correct it or what have you. So, I do research that a lot online, how to sleep better and what have you. So one of the things, and I've read it before, and I've always just been like, But yesterday I was reading, actually I think I started reading this weekend online somewhere about things you can do to help you sleep better. And again, this one thing, I've always read this and just have always just like been like, which is, your room should always be super cold when you go to bed. Your body sleeps better when it's super cold in your room, because as we're falling asleep, I will say it for the 1,000th time, I'm not a scientist, I'm not good with the scientifical parts of things, but as your body is falling into sleep and getting in the different stages of sleep, our body temperature raises, I believe. And then that's why sometimes we wake up and have those night sweats and whatnot. I do go through that. So I do the whole thing where, since I don't sleep good anyway, I wake up a lot and I'll be like, and I'll have a night sweat. So I throw all my blankets off, fall back asleep for a little bit. Then I get cold, so I got to pull the blankets back on me, wake up, I'm sweating again, throw the blankets off. So they were saying, yeah, you should keep your room cold. So I'm like, okay. Well, I don't know. Everybody's opinion of what cold is, right? Like when I go to bed, my air conditioner stays on 78 all day long. Then when I go to bed, I kick it down to 75. So I'm reading that article and it's saying, yeah, optimal temp for really good sleep is 65 degrees. I'm like, what? 65? Now, that don't bother me. Like, it's not like, oh my God, that's freezing cold. No, because I like the cold. But in my head, I'm like, 65? This is Florida. So in order for it to stay 65, I'm thinking, okay, this is Florida. It's hot as a mofo outside, even at nighttime. That air is going to be running at 65 degrees a lot through the night. So I wanted to try it just to see, just one night. I'll kick it down to 65 and see if I sleep better that night. So last night was the night I tried it. I feel that I did sleep better. But my whole thing is 65 degrees. And like I say, here in Florida, even at nighttime, it's hot outside. That air conditioning is going to run a lot down at 65, right? Who can afford to do that every fucking single night of your life and pay that? That's going to be a crazy electric bill, I believe. Am I willing to do it for 30 days and see what my bill looks like? No, I'm scared. I don't know. I don't know how bad it would affect my bill, and I'm scared to try it for a month. But I do feel like I slept better last night. I didn't wake up with any, night sweats. I didn't wake up sweaty and kick the blankets off and all that. So there might be something to that. So it just comes down to, am I willing to go from $100 a month electric bill to a $300 or whatever it would be? I'm scared to find out. Anyways, I just thought I'd throw that in there. And then, of course, when I woke up this morning, like, I had to jump up out of bed and go change the air conditioner back up to 78 because it was cold. All right, that's it, y'all. I've rambled long enough, and I will be back tomorrow. All right, you guys, keep fasting, stay strong, hang tough, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Mahalo. That's so stupid.